Hi, what's up guys? This is Team PokerStars Online Pro FLIXX with the fourth episode of my weekend grind series. Today I'm just sticking around with the Sunday Storm on the left hand side and an IntelliPoker series of poker event on the right hand side. It's a turbo Zoom tournament which should be quite fun. Haven't played a whole lot of Zoom tournaments before. I'm already short, lost a pretty big pot. I'm going to show you in a couple of seconds, but let me just first talk about what this ISOP, this IntelliPoker series of poker, is about. If you are a member at IntelliPoker, if you're a German poker player and you have access to the IntelliPoker site, you can participate in all the events, and you might want to have a look at the PokerStars lobby. You'll find them under tourney and regional, and there all the events are listed. You can register for those. They're quite fun, and I'm going to play in a couple of them in order to try and go for a bracelet. But let me just first play this pot here. I think I have to just call. I mean, should have actually just jammed, I guess. I mean, there's not much I can do besides jamming. I don't think there's a lot of options besides jamming when I'm that short, so that wasn't really the best play of all. Of course, I'm gonna stick with a hand now that I played it, but well, it actually turns out that it netted me some more chips in that instance because he happened to have a weaker hand on the flop and on the turn. Right, so IntelliPoker series of poker, I'm gonna talk a little bit about that, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the resembling Poker School online series of poker. So if you're not a member of the German community, not a member of IntelliPoker, not a German poker player, you'll probably have access to a different poker school from PokerStars, which should be mostly should be Poker School Online. If you haven't checked it out, if you haven't seen it, and if you haven't registered for it, you might definitely want to take a look because it's great. And I'm doing live trainings over there, so if you haven't checked those out, please do check them out. I'm actually just about to bring up my browser and show you how to get there. Gonna open the King Queen suited here from under the gun. So Poker School Online, you'll find it right there, and I'm giving live trainings. So if you just hit live trainings, check out the live training section every Wednesday at 15 ET, and you'll find one of my trainings over there. I'm holding a couple of them twice a month actually. He goes all in, so we're pretty deep. I'm just gonna fold. The Sunday Storm, ace-8 suited from under the gun. We have a couple of recreational players in the blinds. I don't normally open that loose from the early positions, but in this case we do have two recreational players in the blinds who are maintaining a pretty high VPIP, so I expect them to be calling a lot of worse hands when they're sitting in the blinds and when they get priced in. So that was the plan behind that. If you're a German poker player, you have access to IntelliPoker, and that you will find right there, and the live training offers are under live training right there. There's a calendar and you can check it out if you haven't already. And I do my live training sessions over here at Tuesdays. So every Tuesday at around 7 p.m. German time, you'll find my live trainings there. Okay, so IntelliPoker series of poker, I'm going bracelet hunting as I can't really play the WSOP this year. I do have to make up for that, and IntelliPoker series of poker was a good opportunity, or still is a good opportunity to do so. And I've already tried pretty hard. On Friday night, I played a heads-up championship event for $11, and I got pretty deep. So I got up to the final match, and I lost that match to a pretty aggressive and pretty tough opponent. He put me into a lot of tough spots, and in the end, he cleaned me out with pocket aces. I jammed with King 6 suited, and his aces held. So yeah, congratulations to Maldini 33. He beat me in the final match. It was an exciting tournament. It was a lot of fun. And it could have been my first bracelet. And what I mean by bracelet is, you might be wondering about how do you get a bracelet. You don't really get a bracelet in real time. I mean, you will get a bracelet in the forums if you're a member in the forums. You have a signature whenever you make a post, and in that signature, we will put a virtual bracelet out there. So you actually have a bracelet that gets shown and displayed to everyone around that's looking at your posts in the forums. Here, I don't know, it could be a 10, but I still have to save some chips. I think I'm too short to do anything else but folding. That's a bad turn. Just gonna check fold that one. Doesn't look too good. That's a great river, however. So I'm actually just gonna bet pot, and I don't think he can fold here. I mean, that's a straight on board, so I don't think he's gonna fold. And he has a king, so after all, we split it up. Chop it up. Against the 4x open, that looks pretty strong to me, but I'm not quite sure. I'm pretty short, so I'm just gonna go with it and shove and pray. Ace queen is too good to let it go here, I think, for under 20 bigs. I don't think I should fold. I mean, I don't know the guy, but he opens 4x, which does seem reasonably strong. But there you go. I mean, they do have some weaker hands from time to time. That's a bad turn for me, so I'm already busted out of the 8th event, and that was my second shot at a bracelet. I'm gonna get another shot at a Poker School online bracelet later. It's gonna be at 9 p.m. Right now it's 20 past 8, so I still have to wait a couple of more minutes until the next event starts. And in the meantime, what I can show you guys, or what I wanted to show you guys, is a hand that I played recently at the cash game tables, that I was trying to get my head into, and I didn't really know what to do on the river, so maybe you guys have an idea. If you do, let me know. So let's see if we can get this up here. No, that's too big. You should actually be able to see the hand. Should be enough. Okay, so yeah, let's drag this down. You won't see me clicking, but you don't need to. I mean, you see the hand. That's all that counts. So in this hand, I'm sitting on the button with ace jack offsuit, and I have a player opening for the min amount, which is 2 big blinds. And I assumed at the time that I played the hand that this guy was a recreational player. But apart from that, I didn't have too many statistics or information or reads on him whatsoever. Still, I decided to go for a small 3-bet to try and isolate him. And he decided to flat call. Now we saw flop. And that flop gave me an ace. I think the speed is too slow. Let's speed it up a little. So I flop an ace, and he checks. So I go ahead and bet. He calls. Pretty standard so far. Turn is a 4 of diamonds, and he suddenly does something very unexpected. He leads out for 36 bucks. And again, I decide to call, because at the time I didn't really see too many 4x type hands in his hand range. And then on the river, a king falls off, and he just jams for a little bit more than the pot. And that's kind of a gross spot, to be honest. I mean, things to consider here. Flush draws bust out, 5-6 busts out. Not quite sure if he does have any 4x combinations in his pre-flop hand range, but I can't really tell because he might be a recreational player. I figured him to be not a regular in my game, so he could definitely make some loose calls pre-flop sometimes, and we would have to account for that. And yeah, I mean, that's basically all the aspects that I would consider in that situation and put into my decision-making process. But I'm pretty curious to hear what you guys think. So I'm just gonna leave you guys with the hand and the decision on the river. Would you have made the call or would you have made the fold? And wrap things up for this 4th episode of my weekend grind. It's been another 10 minutes right now. I'm already busted, which is kind of unfortunate because I'm still looking to get that bracelet. But let me just see when's the next event. So I was playing the Turbo Zoom. Tomorrow is going to be a 6 max knockout, which I'm going to be playing for sure. It's going to be a $5 tournament. So that's going to be my next one. If you want to take part in the ISOP or in the Poker School Online series of poker, by the way, I was just going to show you where you can find the Poker School Online series of poker. If you check out private tournaments and scroll down to P, then you'll find the Poker School Online series of, no, that's the wrong one. Poker School Online. Let's just do it this way. It's PSO series of poker. Yeah, there we go. So it's not Poker School, PSO series of poker. They use the abbreviation, so it's a little bit harder to find. Yeah, you'll find the events down here, and that's the event that I'm registered for. It's going to start in a couple of minutes, so if you see this video right now, make sure to go ahead, register for Poker School Online. You have to go to pokerschoolonline.com, become a member, get the ticket, and then subscribe and enter the series and try and gun for your own bracelet. Same applies for IntelliPoker. If you're a member at IntelliPoker, go to intellipoker.de and register there, and then you'll be able to get a ticket for the IntelliPoker series of poker events. Right, so that's it for tonight. I'm gonna switch to the iPad, I think, pretty soon, and then just keep on one-tabling the Sunday Storm and wait for the Poker School Online event to pop up, and then two-table for the rest of the night on my iPad. I wish you guys good luck. By the way, something that I still get to mention a couple of things. The World Record Tournament. I busted out pretty quickly, but I was in it, which is the most important thing. I hope you were in it too. So think we got there, and the world record got cracked, which is great. 225k entrants, I think. That's about it. I'm gonna wrap things up right there. See you guys next week in one of my live training sessions, if you like, or next weekend in episode number 5. So this is Team PokerStars Online Pro FLIXX. Have a good night. Good luck with your grind. Bye bye.